Well, here in Washington, the Supreme Court appears to be leaning in favor of pro-life pregnancy centers in New Jersey. Recently, the justices heard arguments in a case pitting Christian-based women's resource centers against the state attorney general. CBN's Lorie brings us the details.
2 years ago, New Jersey Attorney General Matthew Platkin subpoenaed first-choice pregnancy centers, demanding their donors' identities and contact information. First Choice refused, maintaining the information should be kept private. The Attorney General's office argued their request was part of an investigation into whether First Choice tricked donors into thinking they were contributing to an abortion provider.
Our entire purpose in asking for the category of donor information that we asked about was to evaluate whether any donors themselves might have been deceived by the representations on the donation pages maintained by First Choice.
I gather that you think the website might have made them think that this was an entity that provided abortion care as opposed to a pro-life entity. So that was the concern?
Yeah, that's right, Your Honor.
However, First Choice insists their website clearly presents a pro-life stance.
It is not in the least misleading. It pictures smiling faces of babies and their families, that there's no question that it belongs to something like Planned Parenthood.
First Choice attorney Aaron Hawley believes the true reason behind this subpoena involves a widespread attack on the pro-life movement.
This is the context of a hostile attorney general who has issued a consumer alert, urged New Jerseyans to beware of pregnancy centers, and assembled a strike force against them.
Were there complaints against you that stimulated the subpoena?
No, Your Honor. The Attorney General has never identified a single complaint.
Furthermore, First Choice says disclosing donor information violates their freedom of speech and would scare them away.
Some donors gave as little as $10. Those folks are going to be worried about a state attorney general, the highest law enforcement officer in the country, demanding their names, phone numbers, addresses, places of employment so that he can contact them. Some justices agreed.
You know, this is just kind of obvious that there's some kind of objective chill from a subpoena on speech.
I'm just saying if we'd known that this was going to happen, we wouldn't have given. Perforce, if it's going to be disclosed, we won't give. I mean, doesn't that just follow night from day?
Even the ACLU filed a brief calling the Attorney General's move suppression by subpoena and censorship by intimidation. The High Court is expected to issue its ruling in June. Lorie, CBN News.